Hey everybody, and welcome back to Do Me a Solid. This is going to be part 2 in the linking of custom properties videos. Okay, let's dive right in here. So if you didn't watch the previous video that pertains specifically to linking custom properties to bills of materials, please watch that first to get an understanding of what a custom property is. And then once you watch that video, come back to this one, and I'm going to show you how to link a custom property to the title block of the drawing. So let's dive right in here. Let's get to the drawing. Okay, when you go into a drawing, this is where the magic happens. You right click, hit edit sheet format, and then you have to make sure there's no parts or assemblies in the drawing anywhere for us to be able to view what properties are actually in the drawing. So as you can see, I have properties that pull automatically from assemblies that are imported into this drawing. So I have material, finish, author, description, release, revisions back here somewhere, and then manufacturer part number. Now, I'm not going to go through and add each one of these to the assembly that we're going to be working with, but I will show you a couple of them like description, revision, and release. And all of this can be customized, and it's going to be pulled from the assembly that we're working on. So I do need to stress for the sheet format, for my purposes, I have it pull the information from the assemblies, and then when I do a bill of material for this assembly, it's going to pull from the part files. So I want to make sure everybody understands that distinction. So we'll go back to the bottle cap assembly, the mold assembly here, go up to File, go up to Properties, and then here's where we enter the properties that are going to be in the title block. And remember, this is from the assembly level. So here I'm going to write DESC. We're going to write sports bottle cap mold. I'm going to write assembled here. Okay, next we're going to put rev for revision, and then we will do release, REL. Okay, 2, 3. Okay, so we have 3 custom properties that we're entering here, and based on what we saw in the drawing, these should populate once we drag the assembly into the drawing. So let's go ahead and do that. Control Tab will get you into the drawing. Then once we get here, we'll click on the view palette here, pull the isometric exploded view. I'm okay with doing that. And then once we do that, you can see that it automatically populated sports bottle cap mold assembled, revision, and release. Now, if we wrote the rest of the properties that we had seen listed there, they would automatically populate here. But for the sake of having the assembly populate here, we have everything done that we entered into the assembly. Now, to link it to the previous video and kind of wrap it all together, you can go to Tables, Bill of Material, and then you can hit the check mark. And then the standard bill of material comes here. And what I explained in the last video is that if you want to customize your bill of material, you just go like this. You right click on here, insert, column right. Custom properties usually comes up by default, but if it doesn't, you just drop down and select it, and then click whichever one you would like here. We'll put material since we added it to the bottle cap in the last video. Then we'll go ahead and add rev and release as well. So insert, column right, release. I'm sorry, revision first. And then we'll right click again, insert, column right, and we'll put release. Okay, so everybody understands here, we're also going to go ahead and auto balloon these. So we're going to go ahead and hit auto balloon. And then just pull these in a little bit. Okay, so you can see here that after we auto balloon, it's pointing to the items. The part number is listed from SolidWorks by default as your file name. And then we added a custom description, material, revision, released, and then it's automatically populated by quantity. And these descriptions are pulled from the parts. Now you can get there by either right clicking on the line item, sports bottle cap, file, properties, and you can see that everything that's populated in the BOM came from the part, not from the assembly. And now we'll switch back to the drawing. And then everything that came from the title block or into the title block came from the assembly. So if we right click on that, hit assembly, file, properties, and you can see everything that we entered into the title block is pulled from the assembly. Okay, as usual, if you liked or learned something, please like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions as to further videos, please put them in the comments below, and we look forward to the next video. Cheers.